Hello.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Well,
Awesome.
okay. So, tell me about yourself.
Sure, thank you for asking. I'm excited to be here. My name is Jana Amin. I am 23. I am currently a junior at Cal State Long Beach studying communications. I moved to California when I was about 12 years old from Cairo, Egypt. So I'm very comfortable with change and adaptability. As you can imagine, that was a huge culture shock. I'm also a current shift lead, server shift lead, and assistant manager at the Orange County Mining Company, which is the restaurant I worked at. I've been in the restaurant industry for about 7 years now, where I've mastered my leadership skills, and I'm very passionate about leadership and effective communication as well.
Nice. In some jobs, it is necessary to document work thoroughly in writing. For example, documentation might be necessary to prove you did your job correctly or to train another person to do it. Give me an example of your experiences in this area.
Yeah, absolutely. So in my role as assistant manager at the Orange County Mining Company, I've had to create training manuals for new employees. In these training manuals that I've created, it has food safety protocols, customer service standards, and also our operational procedures. And in these training manuals that I created, it helped train about 15 new team members. So yeah, I totally agree with the importance of clear and thorough documentation, especially in training consistency.
Nice. Describe to me how you have made an impact in a team environment.
Yeah, so at work, I tried my best to create a positive work environment, and I really just took the time to get to know every team member on both a professional and personal level. And in doing that, I was able to identify their strengths and weaknesses. And, it helped me kind of be able to delegate tasks accordingly, as well as be able to provide more personalized support to my team members. For example, I identified one of my team members who struggled with a little bit of time management, but was excellent in customer service. So I just worked really closely with her to kind of help her time efficiency, and our effort in doing that really helped her customer wait times a lot.
What are the primary challenges you are facing in your current position, and how have you handled them?
Yeah, so one of the primary challenges I encountered recently was during our busy holiday season, staffing shortages. And kind of to address this problem, I was thinking, I had to cross-train multiple team members to be able to handle multiple different roles. And in doing so, we were able to keep high levels of service going and be able to have things run smoothly. I also implemented new incentives like free meals and stuff like that to kind of encourage the team to pick up more shifts.
What are your weaknesses?
So I definitely, some of my weaknesses, I would say, is my tendency to be too detail oriented. Sometimes I focus on minor tasks a little bit too much. So to kind of address that situation, I've taken steps to, prioritize the most important things. I prioritize deadlines, and it helped me focus on getting the most important things done first, and then focusing on the less urgent ones. And that's really helped me become more efficient at work and school and in those environments.
Nice. Give me an example of a situation you handled that exemplified superior customer service.
Yeah, absolutely. So last week I had a customer come in, and she was very upset. She had to wait a really long time for valet to park her car. It was a really busy day, and then when she came in, she also had to wait like an additional 30 minutes for her reservation. you could just tell that she was really upset. It was her birthday. So basically I just took proactive steps, and I immediately took action and just apologized for the inconvenience. I tried to, manage everything that was in my control to go very smoothly. I eventually made a little birthday dessert for her, personalized. I kind of wished her happy birthday on there. I put her name on there. And I also wrote her a little happy birthday card. I had the entire staff sign it in the back as well, which, it turned her mood around, and I really just love that I'm able to take a sticky situation and turn it into a positive one.
Nice. Describe the difference between leaders and managers.
So I think the major difference between leaders and managers is their approach to guiding others. I think that in order to be a good manager, you have to be a good leader. As a leader, I strive to encourage collaboration within my team. I love to lead by example, and I think managers shouldn't focus too much on, controlling and delegating tasks. I think they should be able to strive to just be a better leader and yeah.
What went well during an event or job that you were the leader of? And what didn't go so well during an event or job that you were the leader of?
Yeah, so in my business communications class, I'm a team leader of my group, and recently we held a really great presentation, and I think just in our approach to doing that, one thing that I really focused on is having multiple team meetings where everyone can kind of speak up and get everything off their chest. And I think eventually at the end, it was just really nice to see everyone's ideas come to life, and we just really meshed well together, and it was a great experience for me. One instance I can think of that didn't go so well was in my event planning class last semester. I had to work with a group, and in that group we didn't really see eye to eye on some really key things, and eventually we had to put on an event where I kind of paid for a lot of our props and kind of got all the preparations done where I didn't really have that assistance that I needed. So yeah, I think that's that one instance that just comes to mind that didn't go so well. I try to take initiative, but
Can you give me an example of a time when you had to quickly take action on a task or event without a lot of preparation time, and how you got organized and remained positive and professional?
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, one of my busiest shifts last December, it was during a holiday season. It was my first shift as an assistant manager, but our POS system just completely decided to crash on us. It was a very busy day, and I just had to think on my feet, and we had to, switch to manual order taking, manual payment receiving. We had to take their cash, and I had to go up to customers, of course, ensure that their payments were going to be secure with us. And honestly, everything kind of was hectic at one point, but thinking on my feet and just taking proactive steps and staying positive, keeping everyone calm and organized was definitely highlighted our resilience as a team. And yeah.
Nice. What do you know about our organization, and why do you think you could like to work here?
Yeah, so upon researching your organization, I was very impressed with your customer-centered values, and in my professional ethos, I think aligns really well with your guys' goals. And I think I would be a really great fit for this organization because of my dedication, my passion, and yeah, my overall experience.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.